Gentlemen, what's going on, man? 1247, the great one. I got to come at you, gentlemen, with another something that just came to my mind, and a little game. I got to give it back to you, gentlemen. And before I give you the game, I just got to ask you, gentlemen, a question. Are the people that you hanging around, no matter how old or young you are those people elevated? Are you hanging around builders? Are you hanging around a bunch of chillers? Are you hanging around people that are building, or are you hanging around people that are just chilling? I ask that question because in my life, I find myself hanging around people that were basically just chilling all the time. And gentlemen, let me tell you something. If you hang around brothers, men, women too, that are just chilling, gentlemen, you're going to that same mindset that they have you're going to have the same mindset. Because I was around a bunch of people, gentlemen. I was going around, my wife has some friends and stuff like that. And we would go to the barbecues and stuff like that. But it would be the same thing over and over again. I just go to the barbecue with these group of people, and we do the same thing. We play the beanbag toss, the cornhole. You throw the little beanbag into the little wooded platform on the other side and stuff like that. We sit there and start chop it up, this, that, and the third, and that be it. And my mindset was, well, listen, gentlemen, if we're going to be sitting here chilling and stuff like that, because, these cats were calling me and be like, hey, let's go to the club and let's smoke cigars and this, that, and the third. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But after a while, and the thing is, I was the youngest out of all of them. These guys are, 5, 6, 10, 12 years older than me. 15 years older than me and stuff like that. I'm 40. These guys 50-something, 40-something. And, I'm the youngest one out the whole group. And I'm like, well, listen, brothers, I get we doing all this chilling and all our families are getting together and we chopping it up and drinking and sometimes, smoke a little something. That's cool. But why can't we, my thing was, why can't we come together and invest in what is it? Those bouncy house. Why can't we invest in the bouncy house business? There's like 8 of us. There's, how many of us? It might have been 6, 7, less than 10. I mean, it might not 10. It's about 7, 8 of us, whatever. But my thing was, just let's invest in the bouncy house. Let's get a bouncy house business. It doesn't have to be all 8 of us, but if there's 3 or 4 of us coming together and we can get a bouncy house, we put our money in. And because all of us lived in different parts of the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia. So let's run out let's invest in a bouncy house. Maybe 1 or 2 of them, whatever. And maybe on the weekends, we'll run it to these bouncy houses to different places. Because I know one young man, he had like three. He had a bouncy house business. And he had about 3 or 4 of them, and he had a whole business. He would run these bouncy houses to these different places, and they get a certain time because he had a sheet and everything, and this is what he charges per hour and all this other stuff. So when that party was done, boom, they run out to the house, they break it down, they deliver it to another house, and he had a whole schedule, and he had people. He had a few people under him that was doing the running. He had a company vehicle, and he even hooked up his own vehicles running these bouncy houses, these different places. I'm like, gentlemen, we could do the same thing. Instead of us always coming together and talking about a bunch of nonsense and football and smoking and just playing cornhole and spades and dominoes, let's come together and let's build. Let's come together and let's create let's create another avenue of wealth. Right during the summertime, things are popping. So it's like, listen, if we come in together, listen, if say if you want to run, I I had the whole strategy of what we were trying to do. Listen, we can run these bouncy houses in these different places in the DMV and this, that, and the third. We're not gonna go past so far. If we gotta go past a certain area, then we gotta charge per mile and all this. So, gentlemen, I had the whole plan just laid out. Man, these jokers, they didn't want to do it. So I said all of that to go back to my question. Are you surrounding yourself with people that are builders or people that are chillers? People are just okay with just being with okay. Because if you're around people that are building, it's gonna stir you up to build. Because I had different group of I can't say friends of associates that had different businesses. Now, when I get around these certain group of people, like one of my boys, he's a millionaire. He's like a few years older than me, but he's a millionaire, right? So he was doing different things, trying to get with him, but but like the last vlog I did, he's more exclusive now. So no, we just can't kick it like that no more. This man is exclusive. He's in the. He just had his name in the Forbes magazine. He's doing his thing. This man, he's well over $1 million. I'm not mad at him. Hey, bro, we just can't go to the club and kick it. Like, I'm running over $1 million business. I can't be mad at him like that. But this man is a builder. And the story I just told y'all, those guys were chillers. I can't be mad at my boy that's building. Listen, this man's worth, last time I checked, he might be worth like over 5-6 million or something like that. Hell, might be 10. I don't know, but he's hit that million, over that $1 million, that $1 million status. So guess what? I can't just pop up at his house. I can't just do the thing we used to do. Hey, listen, we're going out to kick this and the third. He's become exclusive, like I told you guys in the last one. He's become exclusive. I can't kick it with him like that. But these guys that are chilling, I was always getting the phone calls with them. Always getting the phone calls. Always getting the phone calls to come kick it. Always getting the phone calls to do this and to do that and to do this and to do that. Gentlemen, you gotta switch your circle up. You gotta switch your circle up. You can't have a builder's mindset with people that's just chilling. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for you. You can't be with people who just want to chill all the time and strip clubs and popping bottles, but they're not building anything for their future. They're cool with their 9 to 5. I got a couple cats. They got cool careers and all that stuff like that. But I mean, I'm suggesting something that's very small, but that something very small can balloon to something big. And that's how you gentlemen have to think from now on. Are you with people that's building, or are you with people that's just chilling? Because people that's chilling are not trying to grow anything. You can suggest whatever. You can suggest, listen, if you invest, boom, 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 you could be a millionaire in the next 3 months. But if their mindset is just chilling and chasing after these old frumpy butt women all day, then that's gentlemen, it's just not going to happen. So, gentlemen, I ask you again: are you with people that are just chilling, or are you with people that is building? Because if you surround yourself with people that are chilling, gentlemen, 9 times out of 10, they funky and they funky mindset. It's gonna rub right off on you, and by the time you look up, you chilling too. You go to work and you just, hey, I'm smoking. I smoke my little cigars after work and all this other stuff, and it's just, just hanging with these guys it was cool, but it was like, okay, so where's the growth at? Then the thing is about with comfortable people is that they have comfortable conversations. Like, no, that's not what I want to say. Comfortable people have a victim mentality. That's what I meant to say. Comfortable people have a victim mentality. When you with comfortable people, Their conversation is always going to be, oh, I'm a victim. Somebody did something to me, blah, 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 blah. Oh, somebody's hurting me. This person did me wrong, this, that, and the third. And this is the conversation I was having with these guys. It's just things were going on. Oh, my God, and this and that. Oh, my God, so-and-so hurt me and blah, 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 blah. See, gentlemen, I don't, you gentlemen shouldn't have mindsets of a victim. You shouldn't have a victim mentality. But with people that are chilling, you know, this is the mentality they have. They have a victim's mentality. They're just chilling all day. They go to work, they do the bare minimum to get their little paycheck, and the rest of the time they chilling. They chasing after mediocre women, they chasing after mediocre this, they you know, they want to buy a little bit of this and buy Jordans and do this little bit of this little itty bitty stuff. But they can't see past, you know, their own invisible force field. People that are chilling can't see past, you know, their invisible force field that they put up. They can't see past the box that they put themselves in. And the thing is, they'll have conversations with you. You know, I'm a runner. You know, I'm a runner. You know, I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. Boom, 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 boom. Then they start speaking that that conformity. They start speaking that victim mentality stuff. And this is what you get. Because when I talk to my other homeboy who's a millionaire, he don't have no victim mentality. Yeah, there's a problem, this, that, and the third, but you know, his mindset is just like mine. Like, yo, let's go knock it out. Let's go tackle it. Let's handle that. Right? Let's go handle that. Let's go make this happen. Let's go make that happen. But gentlemen, you can't listen. Basically, I'm saying all to say, gentlemen, you can't be with people that's chilling. It's just not gonna work. You can't be with people that's chilling. You can't be with people who just on a just to get by type mindset. You just on a just to get by mentality. I'm cool with my little career. I ain't gotta do nothing much, and I gotta do this little bit trying to get to my next paycheck and all this other stuff. And you know, and those type of people will always say where they are in life. And they're always calling you to come kick it. Yo, come kick it with us. And come kick. Like, I don't want to kick it with y'all, man. You know, no disrespect to them brothers, man. Peace and love to y'all. But, like, it's no point of come kicking it with you anymore. This is 2021. We about to go in 2022. Gentlemen, it's high time that you start making hard cuts with who's going to be in your circle and who's not. You gentlemen have to start making hard cuts. If people are just in a circle, gentlemen, just spinning, going absolutely nowhere, gentlemen, it's time to listen, put a stop to that. I'm not going to get because you doing this whirlwind thing. I'm not going to get in that whirlwind with you. Nah. It's time to shut that down, gentlemen. And the thing is, it's like my other homeboy that's a millionaire. Like, I seen him going through his process of what he was doing. I seen him going through the process and him trying to develop this and him trying to do this and trying to do that, trying to do this. Because he and I were in the military together. He and I were in the Air Force together. And, you know, he was, you know, moving and shaking. He was doing things. But me, on the other hand, sitting up with the chillers all day. I'm sitting up with the chillers while this brother, you know, I'm 40. This cat is only, 43 years old? Millionaire? I could have been with him doing what he was doing. Boom. Hey, bro, what you into? But me with the chilling mindset, I'm sitting. I'm at the barbecue with the chillers. While my millionaire friend is building, I'm sitting back with the chillers. So all that stuff he was going through, boom. I could have immersed myself with him and listen. Boom. Who knows what could have came what could have came about if I stuck with my brother that my homeboy that's the millionaire who was out here grinding. But that's a lesson that I learned. If you trying to elevate, you can't be with people that's chilling. People that chill will always be mediocre. Will always do enough just to get by. If you with people that are out here building, then you don't have time to chill. And that's where I kind of that's where I'm trying to I'm giving you guys a game. You can't be with people that's out here chilling, think you about to have $1 million or whatever you're trying to do. That's just not gonna work. And make it so bad, these guys are much older than me. It's like, wow, I'm the youngest one out of all you guys, but it seems like I have the mindset to go get it, and you guys are just out here chilling. Don't get me wrong, you got these some of the guys were fellow military members, so I get it. You guys getting your paychecks every month, your disability, so I get it. You're comfortable. But a guy like, a guy like me, I'm out here, I'm grinding for everything that I'm getting. I'm grinding for everything that I'm getting. I'm doing my YouTube. I got this, I got that, I got putting my kids, trying to develop a clothing line for my kids, trying to develop comic book characters and all this stuff. So I got different things going on. I don't have time to be sitting up in somebody's club smoking a cigar, talking about the next barbecue we're gonna have. Like that's asinine to me. That's just retarded. That's me moving backwards. I can't bang with that. Meanwhile, my other homeboy, he a millionaire. He doing his thing. And it's crazy. I've seen his process over the years. I've seen his process, him doing his thing. I've seen this process of him, whatever he was doing, trying to have meetings and trying to, I've even asked the brother to even invest in my clothing line and things of that nature. I'm pretty sure he could have put, this. I mean, he's out here doing his thing. There's there's plenty of people. And the thing is, the thing is, my boy, that's the millionaire. He's had functions before he even got to that $1 million status. He was having functions with entrepreneurs and people meeting each other, meet and greets and stuff like that. And he was having them like annually. But myself, I'm just gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got lazy with it because my mindset was just just on it. It was on chilling. I wasn't really grinding like that. I was just basically on chill mode. Basically chilling, just like the other guys over here. Basically chilling. Not being on my hustle, not connecting with people. Cause I went to like one or two of those functions that he was holding, and he was having like day parties and stuff like that. He was having day parties. He wanted me to help with the parties and help him with the security and doing things like that, and that was cool. But then I just got in a chill mindset. It's like, man, I got in a chill mindset, and I gotta go to DC, and I gotta put on this front and fake like I'm this and I'm that, and I missed out. Could have been a whole bunch of people that could have put me on to some different things, but I missed out because I was chilling and okay, yeah, bro, and bam, now stuff would start clicking for him. Now all of a sudden he's in the $1 million status. Now here I come, oh yeah, bro, and can you invest in me and this, that, and the third? But now it's like, when he was trying to when he was trying to put me on to different people, so I could be in the same situation he was in, I just sloughed it off because I was chilling. I sloughed it off because I was just chilling. Now all of a sudden, now he's making his millions of dollars. Now all of a sudden it's like, man, I could have been there with him the whole time, and I could have, I might not be, millions, but I could have been there right behind him and this, that, and the third. But I was just chilling. So, gentlemen, I'm telling you what's happening in my real life. People that was at the barbecue chilling all the time, and my one homeboy who was single, who's a millionaire now. Got more money than all 10, 12 of us that was chilling put together. Because this man was putting in, I talked to him, he was putting in 18, 19 hours a day doing what he was doing. He had these different ventures and things like that, and launched some things. Been on Forbes magazine. Just had a launch party. Um, he had a launch party about like 2 years ago at the park. I'm not gonna say his name. Had a launch party. Pulled up in the Bentley SUV and all that stuff. My man, he's doing his thing, and it's like, wow. Like, this man, literally, like, he offered me tools for me to meet people so I can further progress in my endeavors. But I was sitting back at the damn barbecue chilling, gentlemen. This is real life. I don't mean to offend anybody if any of those guys watch this, whatever. But I'm just being honest. I was sitting at the barbecue, sitting at the club, smoking cigars, while my other homeboy out here making millions of dollars, and he's only 3 years older than me. Only 3 years older than me. Out here making millions. Now he can sit back in Miami. He can travel and do this and do this and do that and go wherever he wants to go. But now I gotta sit back. Now I gotta try to speed up and try to do this and try to get my grind on. When the brother was right there trying to help me the whole time. Brother was right there trying to help me the whole time, but I'm sitting back at the barbecue and at the club smoking cigars, talking about Big Booty Keisha all day. So, gentlemen, I said all that to say, gentlemen, be with people that are builders, not people that are chillers. You don't want people that's chilling. You want people that is building. Because when that person that is building, once they start hitting their stride and they start connecting with things of that nature, gentlemen, they ain't got time they're not gonna have time to chill with you anymore. So don't do what I did when my one homeboy gave me, was having mixers and things of that nature, trying to put me on with people that was moving and shaking and things of that nature. I went to like one or two of them. Wasn't really serious, and he was giving me like, connect with my network, and I know you're trying to get this, your little thing, your clothing line started, but could just connect with me, and I got people that can put you in different places and this, that, and the third. But nah, what I do? Went back to the barbecues, went back to the clubs, smoking cigars, talking about Big Booty Keisha. Now my man, like I said again, like my homeboy, he's a millionaire, multi-millionaire, putting in 18, 19 hours a day, reaching out to me, trying to get my help to do X, Y, and Z. But nah, bro, I got you, man. I get at you. Now he a millionaire. Still working hard, too. Still out here working hard, giving people jobs, all that stuff. Now, it's funny because now he's offering jobs. Like, it's funny because on his website, he's offering jobs making $80,000 a year. This man is offering a job for $80,000. I think one job was $80,000, another job was like for $65 or something like that, to work for him. And all the dudes that I was chilling with don't even make that type of money. All the dudes I was chilling with, some of them dudes don't even make 80,000, 65, 70, 75, 90. These cats are not even making that money. But this man is a millionaire, and he's offering people. He put it on his job billboard. He's looking for people. He's gonna pay somebody that type of money. That's the difference between people that are chilling and people that are building. See, people that are building offer jobs. People that are chilling are trying to get the job that he's trying to offer. See how this works? So, gentlemen, don't be around people that are chilling. Don't be around people that are chilling. People that are chilling will cause you to be broke. People that are chilling will cause you to be a victim or have a victim mentality, and you will never move. You'll be at somebody's barbecue every other week, every other weekend. You'll be at somebody's dinner and doing this and doing that instead of out here building. Hell, I don't know where that bouncy house situation could have gone to if we would have stuck it out, and who knows what could have happened to that. we could have made enough money in that, and we could have branched off to something else. I mean, who knows? Because I seen one company, they got a little video game. It's like a trailer, like a video game trailer. They go around to these different houses and birthdays, and they run out the trailer with all these video games inside the trailer. Like that bouncy house could have led to something like that. But if you with people that are chilling, people that are okay with the just people that are okay with being just okay, this is what you're gonna get. So, gentlemen, don't be with chillers, be with builders. People that are building is the people you need to be around with, not people that are chilling. People that are chilling, man, they're no good for you. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're your cousin, your daddy, your mama, your brother, whatever. Are these people? If these people are just chilling, if they're okay with just being okay, gentlemen, that's not okay for you. But if you want to be mediocre and just get you a 9-to-5 check and just go to work and just get your little career on and this and the third, gentlemen, knock yourself out. But I'm gonna tell you this again, gentlemen. I have a friend that's multi-millionaire, and I was with him in the beginning. Now he's become exclusive. Now I can't call him like that and be like, bro, let's kick it. This man's making millions of dollars. This man is in Tahiti. This man is in Japan. This man is all over the place doing his thing. And I was right there not at the beginning, but like I was there in his process of when he was going. I was there right there with him. This man was calling me like, bro, listen, I got a mixer. Hey, you trying to, what's up with your business? The thing is, I wasn't confident in my idea of my clothing line and things of that nature. It was very fresh, and I was scared. I didn't want people to judge me. I didn't want people to say, listen, that's a cool concept, but I fear the rejection. I fear the rejection of other people that I didn't even know. I fear the rejection. I feel these people. I didn't want these people judging me because I was coming to DC, and when you come to the metropolitan, people can be a little snobby sometimes. Now, I've been here 13 years. People can be a little snobby, and a lot of people can rub you the wrong way and this, that, and the third if you don't have the right credentials and this, that, and the third. So I let that fear deter me from what I was doing. I should just pushed right through it. But you live and you learn. But yeah, gentlemen, man, don't be with chillers. Be with builders. People that are building is the people you need to be around with, not people that are just chilling. And the thing with people that are chilling, yeah, they could possibly talk about you, be talking smack about you. Oh man, you think you're too good for us, and you don't want to kick it with us no more, this, that, and the third. It doesn't matter, gentlemen. Because guess what? My homeboy that's making his millions of dollars, I could be talking about him. You think he cares about what I got to say? He's making millions. This guy's making millions. You think he cares about what I have to say? He's making millions. Like, bro, you still doing what you doing? I'm making millions. You think I care what you have to say? Same thing with you, gentlemen. If you on a grind, you doing your thing, and you got your cousins and Big Daddy and whatever, and Grandma and all them, they just chill. Gentlemen, let them chill. You don't join with them. You keep it moving. So yeah, brothers, man, don't be with people. Don't be with chillers. Be with builders. Don't be with chillers. Be with builders. People that are building can you want to be in their presence. You want to get all the information you can so you can apply that to your situation and you can get going. And they can introduce you to people that you probably didn't know even existed. Like, okay, I didn't even know this exists. And people that there's programs and things that can help you, assist you with your business. But don't be like me and get scared, or somebody's going to say that my concept of my clothing line ain't good enough, and you just say, nah, I'm just going to brush it off. Now my boy out here making millions of dollars. Now all of a sudden, oh my God, I got to catch up with him. Nah, he's exclusive now. I can't catch up with him. It's too late. But anyways, gentlemen, all that being said, be with people that are builders, not chillers. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.